It's like, please show me attention. Please show me attention. We're all the angels. What's funny is, hey, whatever. People do YouTube and Instagram for different reasons or whatever. I think just two types of entertainers: people who love to make people, smile and entertain people, and people who need attention. And I think the keen eye can tell which people need attention and which people love entertaining people. All right, so that's what she said, Georgia. That's what she said. Let me see here. All right, so I'm going to do something here first. Separate these windows. There we go, so I can see both. There we go. All right, so put that right in the middle. That's what she said. And there we go. So I got the chat to the right, the chat in the middle, and the chat to the left. So I can see everybody now. I can see Instagram. I can see YOUNOW. And I can see YouTube. So listen, everybody. So in the arms of the angels. I don't know. All right, so actually, let me see if I got any. Let me see. If let me check some of my. Let me check my questions box here. See if I got any questions in the inbox. Wait, what? Has Tyrone, is your girlfriend test you by having one of her fine ass friends come up to you and you pass? Would you dump her? Because that's what I did and still passed, shaking my head. No, you gotta tell, say what happened. She tried to get one of her friends to ask you out and you passed, and what did you, write that clearer, bruh. Write that clearer. Some of y'all be coming in here writing like y'all in second grade. Blame it on talk to text all you want. Make your shit clear, please. Uh-oh. Okay, so waffles. Yes, waffles are good. I'll put my hands on my mouth as much as I feel like it. Okay. Just for that, I'm doing this the rest of the whole chat. All right, so Catch me outside, how about that? Don't spam me or you will be banned. So now a bunch of y'all in the chat. So listen to this shit. I was on Instagram saying this, and I want to ask y'all think it was a scam? I think it was a scam. The other night, I go to Wawa, and I'm about to get out of my car, and this chick walks up to me. I'm like, fuck, here we go. She looked homeless, and she was like, oh, you are gorgeous, this and that. Can you give me a ride to my car? It's on Route 70. And I was like, she's like, I ain't gonna hurt you unless you want me to. And I was like, She's like, please, it's just down the road, this and that. I'm like, I'm getting out of the car. I said, yeah, I'll think about it. She's like, all right, I'll just stay right here and wait for you. I'll wait for you forever. She'll find it. I was like, okay. So I walk back, into the store. I take as long as hell as I can. I come out. She's still there. I'm like, fuck. So she like, you gonna give me a ride? I said, you'll be all right. She's like, you ain't gonna give me no ride? I said, you'll be all right. She was like she was really hurt, fucked up. She said, my feet hurt so bad. That's what she said in the beginning. Please, can you give me a ride in my car? My feet hurt so bad. So I'm driving away, and I'm like, don't try that shit on me. I'm like, I feel like, because I got a nice car, I feel like, I was a target. Sometimes that shit happens. People try to get you to help them, and then they rob you. Or he might not have been in the car. They might have just wanted to rob you or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It was weird. It was like she looked homeless. She had a couple of bags with her. Like she looked like a bag lady that was mildly attractive. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, what is she doing? Like, she's playing on my sense of kindness. She's playing on the fact that men like to help women in distress. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was telling them when I was in the car talking about this, I was like, y'all remember that episode of Team 4-Star? I think it was when Vegeta was talking to Cell. He might not have been talking to Cell. He was talking to somebody, and he was like, remember that episode where he was like, you know what? I know you're playing me. I don't really care. Or whatever. So, like, he knew he was being played. And that's how I kind of felt with her, because she was mildly attractive and she knew how to talk to me. But I didn't fall for it. I wasn't going to go for it, but I was like, I know you're playing me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what you're doing, lady. That's what it reminded me of. Yeah, I have good intuition. I do have good intuition. I have good intuition. In the Trap Coast. That's what I was thinking. I was like, she probably got some dudes that's gonna follow me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, or she gonna, turn down here, turn down this road, and some dudes gonna fuck me up and take my shit or pull a gun. I was like, I'm not playing that. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. As I was saying, there's a robbery waiting to happen. I mean, I highly doubt she was a hooker. Something wasn't right. Yeah, she could have had a knife she could have had a gun in her bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what she was going to do. What I'm going to do against a gun? You know what I'm saying? Shit, I want to play a superhero, but I ain't one. You know what I mean? I know something happened to me. Tay White would have lost it. She'd have been like, Lord, why? Just started watching this nigga. I'm obsessed with him, Lord. Why'd you take him, not me? She'd be dangling in the closet. Yeah. Family finder would be so damn sad. A grisly scene here in White People Town, USA. Tay Whited hung herself today because Tyrone Magnus disappeared in a robbery. It's sad. So sad. Yep. I had to give a little story about me. Tyrone Magnus brought smiles to many people's face, young and old. Mitsubishi Evolution was found here, stripped. Entertainer nowhere to be found. That type of shit, man. Shoot, fuck that. I'm playing that shit. Wait a minute. I knew something was wrong. Couldn't see my YouNow chat. YouNow chat, what's happening? Yeah. Now I can see the YouNow chat, just so y'all know. That whole time I couldn't see y'all. So if y'all got something to say, retype it. I gotta check my messages in a minute. My friend sent me like 6, 7 messages. Hope they okay. Let's see here. Your question is, what do you do if the perfect man living in Jersey and you're in the UK? What do you do? Well, he's perfect. I mean, it's quite a compliment to him if you're saying he's perfect. He lives far, far away from you. I mean, I'll answer that question later. Let me see what else y'all saying here. Hey, what's happening? What's happening, y'all? All right. Yeah. Adam Swale says she's dripping like a coffee machine. He's perfect. I don't know if you can handle him, young lady. Not too many people can handle perfection. Not even Goku could. So while I was in the store, I had to get one of these. But then I said, well, what if they're good? So I got 2. Moist. Let's see if these are any good. Reese's peanut butter egg. I ain't had these in a while. I feel like they're made differently than the normal. Yeah, sorry. Uh-oh. What did Pep say? It wasn't that bad. X is literally posting about me right now. Ignore the bitch. Well, keep letting that girl have control over you. Let me tell y'all something. Any ex that I got can post about me right now. I don't give a damn. Post and talk all the shit you fucking want. Her ex is a she. Well, when you fly to Jersey, we can do a video. That'll be the ultimate payback. Kareem, know what I'm laughing? No chill. No chill whatsoever. You don't want none of this, Georgia, okay? You don't want none of this. And be calling your parents talking about you ain't coming back. Okay? Don't do that to yourself. I should start an ASMR channel soon. What? Oh, stop it. No way, man. Your ex left you for your lesbian cousin. Trust me. Keep playing around in my YouTube stream, and I'm going to block you. Do it again. You know who you are, and if you don't know who you are, you're going to find out who you are. Well, that sounds pretty much right, since they are your ex, Fate. Sounds about right. No. I actually have thought about starting an ASMR channel. Some grape. I'm sorry, group. My name is group. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah. I hurt my head. My name is group. Okay. ASMR gameplays. He fell. I don't even know what to say in my ASMR videos if I do that. Like, as you can see here, I have a bag of peanut M&Ms. These will be the focus of my ASMR video today. I want you to concentrate on the sound of my voice, the gravel, the velvet, the smooth deepness of my voice as you fall asleep while I eat peanut M&Ms. I'm killing Terrence. I'm killing him, nigga. Georgia, don't cry. When I become a polygamist, I'll make you one of my 19 wives. Don't worry. Uh-oh. Ebony Vixen's got a crush on me. And meanwhile, Tay-Tay is telling the guys in the chat that she's not interested. Tay-Tay must have an object of her obsession already. Cool, man. Good job, man. Patrick Mahaney. Good job, brother. And what's the thing behind you? There's a whole lot of things behind me. That's called a bed. Don't get banned, serpent. Don't get banned, buddy. That right there's a bookshelf with many things on top. That right there, that's a door. You're sitting in your garage, huh? Uh-oh, Georgia, you might have to fight off a few girls if you want to make me your man. Maybe they'll just be a bachelor show. That's a little twist. YouTuber's most eligible bachelor. I'll have you ladies show me what you can do to convince me. Georgia is talking a lot of shit, ain't she, y'all? She talking a lot of shit, boy. Woo! I can't show you the toys on the shelf right now. No. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'll do that. I'm not going to go through each one. Just going to show you. Okay. Here's my trophies and the Lego stuff. That's Darth Vader, and then this one's called something else for that. See that? All my stuff right there. Mm-hmm. It wraps around to this side. Mm-hmm. And it wraps around to this side too. Now you've seen it. A request has been fulfilled. You now owe me your life, Magnesite. You now owe me your life. Sometimes I see shit that y'all write. I gotta go back in the comments and look. Because y'all be talking to each other. Y'all are fucking crazy. Y'all are crazy. Roasting each other in the comments. You crazy motherfuckers. Who's this, y'all? Who's this? Who's this? Y'all ready? It's still your motherfucking set. Who's that? I used to mess with a little thing named Rena. Mm-hmm. Aha! You've checked one. You the man. You said it first. Good job. Good job. No one in the YouTube chat knows. YOUNOW and Instagram all know. None of you motherfuckers in the YouTube chat knows. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself. 67 people in the YOUNOW chat, 52 people in the Instagram chat, 138 in the YouTube chat, and not one of you motherfuckers knows. That's a damn shame. Okay, there it is. It's rolling in now. Rosalio. Okay, bruh. It seems like you're the only one that knows. At least one of you knew. It's still your motherfucking set. Okay, Bree. You could have just coughed the lung out and just came back. I think we would have been all right. Okay, so let's see if I can answer a question here. Let me see here. It says, hey, Tyrone, your videos recently, especially those in which you have been giving advice. What? Oh, love your videos. Okay. I would like some as well, because the situation I'm in right now is a bit confusing. So there's this girl in my class, and she seemed to be dropping hints here and there. I get a lot of these, like some that you have explained. So I decided to ask her out in person. I asked her if she would like to go out sometime. She said, yeah, sure. All right, so she's been giving you the right hints so far. However, I asked if she was free Saturday, and she said she had a sorority party or something like that. And then I asked Sunday, and she said she doesn't really know until the day of whatever she is free or not. So I put the ball in her court and told her to shoot me a text when she is free. It sounds like she just said, yeah, just say yeah. To which she said is fine. However, I've been speaking with a couple of my friends, and one says she is not interested, while the other, who was also in college, says she doesn't make plans until the day of, and I'm completely still in this. Said that he doesn't make plans until the day of. Now you can see my confusion. Yes, I see. Care to shed some light on this situation? Well, here's the thing, bro. You're right. You're completely right to do what you did. She was giving you the signals, and she said yes to a date. You asked her a couple of days, different days, and she don't know each time, or even ahead of time. Like, all right, well, how about we go out Saturday? Oh, no, I got a party. Oh, well, how about this day? Oh, I don't know. Usually, I don't really know if I'm going to be free till the day of. She's giving you shit like that. Let me tell you something. Girls know when they're going to be free. And when someone really likes you, they will make the time for that date. All right? Am I correct, ladies? Am I correct? Am I correct, ladies? I think she may have felt cornered. Maybe she flirted or was too friendly. And then when she was asked out, she said, yeah, just to kind of get out of feeling cornered. But I know women. And while I'm not the true master, I do know that if they keep sidestepping you like that, fuck that. A little while ago, I remember going out with a chick. We had a good time. And to tell you the truth, I felt like she wanted to fuck me that night. I just had a strange feeling. I was like, wow, I feel like she wants to get this one night stand in. She wants me to handle this. And I actually was going to do it. And I texted her the next morning. I said, I should have stayed. I should have got a hotel. And she's like, you really should have. I wanted you to stay. I was like, uh-huh. But then after that, it kind of fell off. I'd asked her out a couple more times, and each time she was busy. But the first time I asked her out, she was just like, you let me know when and I'll be there. So I felt like she was using me like a dick in the glass type of thing. You know what I mean? But yeah, and I was like, the second time, I was like, no, I'm not going to ask you again. First time you say you busy. Okay. Second time, no, I'm not asking you again. No need to. She wasn't my type like that anyway, but, it was like, she was cool though. I didn't mind hanging with her. But that's what I think is going on. I think that she's not interested, period, point blank. Is there a slight 1% chance that she really could be a flake like this and really could be interested and just don't know how to plan her fucking day or make plans? Yes, that's a possibility, but I just don't think that's it. You left it in her court, which is perfect. I've done shit like that before in my earlier dating days. All right, well, you just let me know when you're ready. And then immediately switch your attention from her to somebody else. Don't text her no more. Don't call her no more. Nothing. Leave her the fuck alone. She want to go out with you, she'll get at you. Okay? Yeah, Virgovich says there's a small chance. Yeah, small. Very small chance. Lesbians do cook because they enjoy eating out. Oh, I saw the bottom. It's a joke. Ha ha. Ha ha. I guess Georgia don't know how to cook then. Craig Davidson, if you've been paying attention to anything that I say about wrestling, you know that I don't know and I don't give a fuck about that question. Fuck wrestling right now. I ain't been watching it at all. I guess Tyrone ran out of nuts. How do we mean I ran out of nuts? Yeah, she don't want him. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. I think she might have felt cornered as one of those things before. Yeah, I mean, girls will do that, man. You'll get signs where you think that they really like you, but they don't. Girl, do that. I was just being nice. She's something here. Yeah. Let's copy that. Okay, good. Now we good to go. Can't believe that video was still rendering. Yeah. 5 days till Justice League trailer. Whatever. I don't believe nobody when they tell me that shit no more. Yo, Justice League trailer come out tomorrow. Fuck out of here. Darius Russell 12. I don't know what that means. You're finally legal. With that sultry face, like. First of all, that name sounds like a man's name. I wouldn't be interested in that fact. Don't talk about my mom kidnappers. I'll let you go with that one joke, and you're done. Titty sprinkles. What? 28 seconds remaining. Instagram. And it's going to cut off. Guys, come over to my YouTube channel and watch the live stream, or come over to YouNow. All right? It's counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Now. Done. Now. Hold on 1 second. I got a bunch of messages. Hold on. Okay. My phone is slow as fuck. Hold on 1 second, y'all. My. Hold on 1 second. By the way, Akasan helped me out and explained the whole thing with the Japanese language. If you were on my Death Note stream, he was these two people met and they told each other like how their names are spelled and what characters are used, and I was like, why'd they say that? And then one dude was like, "It's Japanese, like can spell things 3 different ways or something like that." So I was like, Akasan, you gotta tell me what this mean. So he did explain a little bit to me. Hold on 1 second. It literally is perfect, exactly how I like them. Like seriously, like it's the exact type that I like. All right, cool. Now, hi Tyrone. I see you, Anna. I see you, girl. Okay, Jonathan, make sure you immediately get on meds for the AIDS that you got. Hi, boo boo. Jackson, come on, man. You better ask somebody. Why, hello there, good friend. My name is William H. William Hathgard. My name is William Hathgard. Hello, my good friend. I already made videos about that, Mr. Business. God damn it, I missed it twice. There we go. What do you mean what happened to my baby mama? I ain't got no babies. So who's the baby mama? Jesus Christ. What? Listen to this question, y'all. I may need the ladies' help on this. Ladies, listen up. And the first lady to give me a satisfactory answer that I think will help gets to practice making babies with me one day. Listen to what the guy says. Let me finish chilling for. It's got all this candy in my teeth. Shit. I said the ladies. They shit to do with guys. It doesn't qualify. Guys don't qualify. If the guy answers, it's null and void. Okay. Okay. Now. So listen to this. So he says, "What's up, Tyrone? I decided to message you once this problem happened to me for the second time. I've been basically friend zoned by 2 girls in a row. It seems like this is going to be a normal friend zone question, but it's not. He says, I've basically been friend zoned by 2 girls in a row while of being in the talking stage. They both said they really liked me and always give me compliments, but say it seems as if I had lost feelings for them. What am I doing wrong? I'm 16. Thanks in advance." So let me answer first, ladies, before you answer. I think either he doesn't pay them enough attention, or this is a whole big sham. But he said they both said that. You know what I'm saying? I can't see 2 girls using that excuse because I've never heard of that excuse before. 2 in a row? I think he's not paying enough attention to them. That's what I think. So what's the answer, girls? Okay. So I said paying attention. Brie Lynn went into a little bit more of, she said, I think he's getting the girls and then he stops doing what he did to get them. Like if he gave them a lot of attention and then stopped. I like that answer, Brie Lynn. You now have a place in line to practice making babies with. We shall set that up accordingly. Uh-oh. As soon as I said that, all of a sudden, someone pops up. Vegeta. Vegeta is definitely more manly than Stone Cold. It's the stuff that Vegeta has done and dealt with. He's just a step above. He's just an extremely savage man. Hmm. Yeah, if he's kind of sporadic with his attention, like a lot of teenage guys, they don't know how to give girls attention that they were looking for. I do know that does happen. Like teenage girls will be like, "Why are you paying attention to me?" Like he'll be playing basketball with his friends, and you know, I'll be like, "Boy, you can play basketball with them later. You want to get this girl, make her your girlfriend, then you better spend some time with her. And once you nail it down, then you better look, I'm playing ball with the boys." That's how I would do it. My boys definitely have their place, and I love my friends. But my friends is always gonna be there. I'm trying to pull this little honey here. Yeah, yeah, you're right about that. His attention could be all over the place. On school, sports, his friends, video games, other hobbies he's got. You know, I think he can just call her whenever type of thing. And she doesn't feel like he's giving her like that he's really interested. Like I get that. That makes sense. You know. That's what I said. I think he's not paying her attention. Putting it simply. Yeah. Let's see if there's any more questions to answer. Mm. Nah. Mm. All right, so let's see here. Oh, no, he just wrote me. I thought he was asking a question. So this guy says to me, I know you get a lot of messages, but I hope you see this one. I've been going through a lot of things lately in my life, and whenever I have wanted to cry and break down, your videos, especially your Dragon Ball Z abridged reactions, have helped me immensely. You are an awesome dude, and I hope that you get to 1 million subs. Um, but you deserve a lot more. Thank you, man. You are the best. All right, so let me see. Let me see this one because this one sounds young. Because guys my age don't use this terminology. It's really rare that we say this shit. So he says, "Hi Tyrone, I've seen your." Hold on a second. Did my video stop rendering? Ah, yes. Let's upload this shit. Hold on a second, y'all. Make sure I upload this. The Walking Dead. There we go. Upload that. There we go. Okay, so he says, hi, Tyrone. I've seen you answer some other questions, and I have one of my own. I would love to see your perspective. So I'm dating this girl, which I'm madly in love with. And I have been having a good relationship with until recently. In the beginning of our relationship, I was that guy who would buy her whatever she wanted, be with her whenever she wanted, etc. Now, a couple of months into our relationship, I've noticed that she is very controlling. Interesting. I was wondering if he was going to say she was pulling away. Bossy. Check this out. This all makes sense too. I've noticed she is very controlling, bossy, and now she is dominant, the dominant one in the relationship. I'm going to give you a little bit of advice real quick. From what you said in the beginning, to being madly in love, to buying her anything she wanted, being with her whenever she wanted, you were never in control. She is just now feeling her power, and she is exercising that power on you. That's what I see right now, and I'm halfway through the letter. Now that I've grown up and matured, I've noticed that I would like to reclaim my place as the man of the relationship and not the bitch. Brother, welcome back. Bring him to the fold. Bring him the largest mug of mead we have, Samson. Yes. Yes. We shall bring this brother back into the fold. And the sides. Ho, ho, ho. How do I do this, though? We've been together for 1 year and 2 months, and leaving her or moving on is not very likely option, considering she is pregnant with our baby. Any advice on how to reclaim my spot as the dominant male of the relationship? Thanks in advance. Holy shit. Well, bruh, here, see, you were always, bruh, you say it right there in the beginning of our relationship. I was the guy who would buy her whatever she wanted and be with her whenever she wanted, etc. You were never in control. What it is you want to claim dominance now. Now, here's the thing. There's two types of women out there when this, at least that I've noticed. Two types of women in this type of situation. The women that like to be in control, and that's final, which I don't know how you're going to handle that. Or the woman that likes to be in control, but under the leadership of the right man will submit to you. Okay? So, you are going to have to stop being the bitch of the relationship. You are going to have to stop doing whatever she says whenever she wants. You are going to have to stop buying whatever she wants whenever she wants. Okay? Like, I remember, all right, so there's this chick, right, I was talking to a little while ago. I remember she says to me, she told me that she was very dominant and had a very dominant, outgoing personality, right? I was like, okay. And I looked for that, but I never noticed it with me. Like, I could never see this dominant personality that she was talking about because she was always really submissive with me. She was always just about pleasing me and making me happy. And she like, it was almost fetish-like that she had this submissiveness for me and I couldn't figure it out. I was like, what are you talking about? Where's this, tough girl in charge shit that you're talking about? Well, I don't forget one day I said something to her, and it was just the way I said it. I'm not going to sit here and say I was right, but she was kind of pouting over it, and she let it go a little too long. Like, nah. And at one point I was just like, all right, listen, I didn't mean to say it that way. And you need to understand, like I explained her, but it went from the point of me saying, come on, baby, stop. It's okay. Seriously, I didn't mean it that way. See, I was being very nice. What some guys would consider beta male-ish if they don't understand the game. But if you understand the game, there are plenty of times you want to treat a woman with sweetness and kindness and tenderness, because they do need that. But there is a point where you do have to be stern and you have to be a man. So that's what I did. There was I was at a point where I was like, I'm not going to explain this shit to you no more. I already told you what I meant. So basically I was letting her know, if you're going to sit here and continue to pout, I'm not going to play this shit. You know what I'm saying? So to climb up for you could be harder, because y'all been together for a year already. She's used to this shit. I would say slowly claim your throne, like slowly, because put it this way. Slowly but surely, baby steps, she may not even notice that she lost power. But cold turkey could mean that it could cause a lot of arguments, or she could be extremely turned on by your all of a sudden manliness in the relationship. Okay? So you now call the shots. Okay? When y'all go to dinner somewhere, you say where we're going. I want to go to dinner at Seasons 52 tonight. I wanted to go. Well, I want to go to Seasons 52. They have really good food, and we've never been there before. Okay, yeah, we never have. We can always go to Red Lobster. She liked that shit. You see what I'm saying? You see that? Oh, can you buy this for me? Not today. I got other things to do with my money at this point. But, maybe down the line in the future, I'll try to get it for you. No, you can't get it today. What don't you understand about that? And pout in the car, but inside she's like, damn, he put me in my place, told me what to do. Like that be making them moist sometimes. It really does. It does. I've talked to several women that they told me, like, they catch an attitude when they don't get their way, but they really like being put in their place. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I would cold turkey. That's just the way I am. The quick, fast, and strong way. But if you want to, you can do it slowly by, refusing a few things. It'll take you months to do it. You've dug yourself a fucking grave. That's the problem. You know what I mean? Like, no chick bosses me around. It doesn't happen. Okay? Like, no woman does that to me, let alone another man. No woman does that to me. So the only time I was ever bossed around was twice in my life. One was by this bitch that realized that I was that guy that would do anything for her and was totally smitten by her beauty. And the second one was a girlfriend that actually was smitten by me in the beginning, but then the power shifted because I became smitten by her over time. It's weird. And it never happened again. I learned from those two instances, and after that, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Is Donald Trump an alpha? Yeah. He's an alpha male. I don't know if he's the alpha of the alphist, you know what I mean? But, look, he's telling a story where he grabbed a girl by the pussy. He wasn't afraid to do that. Now, I'm not telling you guys to do that, but think about how alpha-ish that is. That's almost like I think that I can get any woman that I want type of attitude. When you just grab a girl by the, I grabbed her by the pussy. You know, like when you, I mean, damn, you know what I'm saying? That's a lot of fucking balls to do that. I would say Donald Trump is definitely, he's probably an elite alpha male. You know, he's a billionaire. Some people say he is. I mean, he's the president of the United States. I mean, shit. It ain't like he was ever working out and in shape, knocking motherfuckers out. So his power comes from his mind and his money. You know what I'm saying? He is a type of alpha male, you know, of the elite, because he's upper class. He's now in what many people would consider the most powerful position in the world. You know, I know that's debatable. I understand. Trust me, I understand that. But I'm just saying, he's an elite alpha male. He is. He's the dude that can get shit done. When you got that type of power, you also got the power to make people disappear type of shit. You know what I mean? And then other men that are alpha males fear that. You know, there's alphas, but there's alphas that are above alphas. You know what I mean? Like Mike Tyson's an alpha male, but you mess with somebody got the power to erase your existence. It's like, you lucky you got away with that. You know, I'm going to settle this peacefully. You know, I'm not going to knock you out. Yeah, you're damn right, because you don't want to disappear. You know what I mean? Different type of alpha males out there, you know? Some are just pretty boy alpha males, you know? They're just like, you know, the good-looking guys that women have always been attracted to. But they're not exactly alpha as far as power goes. They're alpha as far as mating goes. Some guys are, like, powerful. They're leaders. And they have a commanding presence, a charisma that also attract women, but they also attract men who want to follow them. I did a video on 7 types of alpha males where I was just thinking out loud. And, you know, a lot of people, some people, they disagreed with me and all this other shit. But I do believe that, you know, while alpha males may be under one umbrella, I think there's different forms of them, you know. I said that there's like the lover, like the pretty boy. There's the rich businessman. There's the fighter. Like there's warriors out there, like boxers. There's MMA that just women just swoon over because they're able to destroy another man physically and dominate that form and fashion. You know what I mean? Like Brock Lesnar is that type of alpha male. You know, at the most primal savage level, that's what he is. You know, caveman logistics. That's what he is. He's a fucking alpha male that you don't want to fuck with physically, you know? But I remember, I'll never forget when Brock started first fighting. He had a bad fucking attitude. And I'll never forget, I remember seeing something, and when he came back, or the next time he spoke in a press conference, he was real fucking humble and nice. Almost to a point where I was like, is that fear? And then someone said to me, yeah, well, you know, they said Dana White took him in the back and talked to him for a while. And when he came out, his attitude was real different. So look, I don't know if Dana White threatened him or what, but Dana White seems like a guy that can get some shit done. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? There's different type of alpha males out there. Sometimes the big brute is very fearful of the smaller man in the business suit. You know what I'm saying? And that rhyme. That's why I can freestyle, nigga. Yeah, Vince McMahon. He's definitely an alpha male. Definitely an alpha male. And he's with money. And from what I understand, he's a brute. Like, they say he like that good old boy, hick, Stone Cold Steve Austin type of guy for real. You know, he likes to fight. You know, he like tough guy shit. Like, as a matter of fact, I heard, and I know a lot of y'all heard, that the reason why John Morrison didn't get the push he was supposed to get is because Vince McMahon found out that Batista fucked this girl and he didn't do shit about it. So that fucked with him. Like, when you that type of alpha male, that bothers you. Like, oh, man, this guy got bitched out by Batista who fucked his fucking girl. He didn't do nothing about it. Nah, I don't want this type of guy. You know, I mean, being the face of my organization, you know, like that's that type of shit. Yeah, just because you might consider them a pig and a jackass, don't remember don't it doesn't, you know, it's different type of alpha males. It doesn't mean that their character or their personality doesn't mean that they're not an alpha. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just because you don't like him doesn't mean he's not an alpha. You know what I'm saying? Like there's alpha women out there that are absolute complete bitches. You know, pieces of shit, thunder cunts, but they're still alpha women. They really are. It's you know, it is what it is. Yeah. And Sable's the type of woman that goes for an alpha male. You can see it. She's that type. Yeah. Yeah. The Rock's an alpha. Yeah. Randy Savage was definitely an alpha. Scott Steiner, Rick Steiner, definitely alphas. Thing in wrestling is there's a whole lot of alphas in there. Batista, an alpha. Triple H, alpha. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of guys that are alphas that, you know, and when you got that many egos in one room or one organization, shit. Kurt Angle's an alpha. Yep. Flair's an alpha, but he was never the from what all the stories say about wrestling. He was more of the charismatic ladies man alpha. Charismatic ladies man alpha. He wasn't the guy kicking everybody's ass in the back. You know what I mean? Alphas are leaders. They stand above the rest of the men. I mean, put plainly, like, you know, more primal is, you know, they're 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 at the top of the food chain for breeding. You know, women want them to father their children on a primal instinct level. Women submit to them. Men follow them. Men want to be like them. Those are alphas. You know what I mean? What do you think, Aaron? Rapists are definitely not alphas. Although there are alphas that are rapists. If you understand what I mean by that. A lot of rapists are fucking beta males. That are it's because rape is more of a power thing than anything. Although rape is done in other forms and fashion, but most of the time it's a power thing. A lot of beta males turn into rapists because they feel that women have overpowered them in life in different areas, made them to feel insignificant. Ted Bundy might have been an alpha. I've seen him in an interview or two, and women liked him. They said he was good looking, charismatic. So he actually may have been an alpha male. I don't know enough about him to know, but from what I've seen, if I was going to err and say, like, guess, yeah, he's an alpha probably. He doesn't seem like a beta male. What? You knew about the Senzu beans? Well, yeah, there's some serial killers out there that I think are alphas. Yeah. I mean, sometimes it's just, sometimes you got them sickos out there that are just these sociopaths that just like to kill and hurt people. They don't care, you know? There's been a lot of world leaders and different savages out there that go out and kill people. And, like, for example, Negan in The Walking Dead, he's an alpha male. Okay. But he's also a sociopath. He's unfeeling. He doesn't have empathy. He doesn't care. He laughs when he kills people. You know what I mean? He's an alpha male, but he something's wrong with him. There's people that kill out of weakness or out of feeling weak. But there's some people that kill out of feeling power. Some people kill out of just not caring, just wanting to see the different ways they can kill people. I think I heard about that in like a Ted Bundy interview. Like he said he killed someone a certain way because he had never done it before that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's grim, blood curdling. Britney Spears is a Lifetime movie. Yeah, high functioning sociopaths. Yeah, high functioning ones are usually world leaders, right? But they're the ones that can make decisions where it's like, you know, kill this one guy to save millions. A lot of people can't do that because they're like, you know, they care too much. They can kind of like separate that. Certain training, certain business training turns guys into sociopaths, men and women. They start to they condition them to think like a sociopath so that they can make certain decisions. Mhm. Hold on, y'all. I need to make my uh, Walking Dead video live. I have to title it. There's the 20th. 12. Almost done. Almost. Alrighty. Go. And let me share it. I'll be good to go. God, that's scary. All right, cool. All right, so. For 1 second, message. Okay. There we go. All right. Thank you, Naomi. I don't really talk politics if you're just all on here. I hate Trump and I hate Obama and I hate Hillary. I don't really need to hear that shit. Or see that shit. There we go. Oh. Well, you don't know what you're talking about, Shadow. So, too bad for you and your buddy. Goku and Vegeta are both alphas. But Vegeta's more so an alpha um, um, than Goku, I think. Yeah, Goku's just really a really nice guy. Just likes to fight. His wife runs him. You know what I'm saying? In a way, he's a beta male, but he's able to take the position of alpha because of his fighting ability. And that's what I was kind of talking about. There's certain guys that are alphas, but they're alphas because of certain abilities they have. They're able to take power. Vegeta is almost like he's born that way. I think some alphas are born and some are actually made. I think you can change what you've been born as. God damn it. Don't you hate when you text people and they got their phone right by their dumbass and they don't answer it? Don't you fucking hate that shit? Like you just talked to them. Hate that shit. Like just one chick I was talking to, like I'd be like she'd be like, "Hey, sexy, how you doing today?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm doing good. What are you gonna do?" Nah, I'm probably gonna make some bail. Maybe I'll go to the gym or something. Oh, okay. I'll be like, "What you doing?" Won't hear from her for 5 more hours. Sorry, got busy with some stuff. I'm bad at texting back. What the fuck are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck are you doing? Hold on a second. L to the yes. You did. Anna Kovaleski said the same people you miss a call from by 0.2 seconds, and when you call right back, they don't answer. You fucking right. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? Oh, Georgia, you always text back. You're a good girl. You're a good girlfriend. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, I grew up on Mr. T. He was one of my favorites. Jesus Christ, Anna. It had to be more than just that. You broke up with your last boyfriend for that? It had to be more than just that. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Don't care nothing about what WWE is doing. Don't give a fuck about it, y'all. By the way, y'all, if y'all ever write me online, don't write me and say, "Can I ask a question?" Because I'm just not going to answer it. Like, that's what it's for. You're supposed to ask me the question. It should already be written in there. No, I'm not into K-pop, but I have heard it, and it's pretty good. Hug, hug, hug me. Hug, hug, hug me. That's the song I was introduced to. Yeah, I remember Fist of the North Star. Shit. I don't think I got that on DVD. I think I got that on VHS. Yeah. Well, come over here preaching to me, CJC. Save that for another channel. But I might have to buy that. I might go on Vudu, see if they got that, and buy it tonight and watch it. I ain't seen that in a long time, man. Go ahead, Josh. Go ahead. She might be down. Take a shot. She might be down. She might be down. Mhm. Mhm. Just keep doing you, NPC. The dumbasses that unsubscribe just because some guy tells them to unsubscribe from your channel, they're idiots. You don't need them anyway. Yeah, I would assume some. But yeah, military guys. Some are, some aren't. Some are alphas and some aren't. You know what? I've never had a woman try to overpower me in sex, but I did have this one chick. Hated this shit too. Every time we would get in some, like, a lot of times I would see her on the dance floor. She's actually my friend. She's been in a couple of my Instagram videos. Not in them, but she's been on the chat. And she always grabbed my fucking neck. That shit would always hurt too. Like, I don't know if it was the rings on her hand or what she was doing, but I'll be like, yo, you gonna stop grabbing my fucking neck? Thank you very much for the donation. Um, yeah, but yo, like, get your shit, get off me. Stop grabbing my neck. I do the fucking grabbing, if anything. I'm saying. I mean, I kicked her out. I said I would see her on the dance floor. So I would see her at the club a lot. And she was like trying to grab my neck. And she'd get all freaky dance on me. I was like, girl, you grab my neck one more again. One more again. Let me make a quick phone call. Uh,
Thank you for calling Chiropractor. What were your name?
Hi, this is Tyrone. I wanted to know if you can give me a call in the morning because I want to reschedule um, my appointment for sometime this week if you have other days that you do re-exams. I'm going to be doing a little running around next couple of weeks. So I'd like to get in this week if I can, but I won't be able to make it in the morning. So please give me a call when you get a chance. Thank you. Bye. I had this early appointment. I know it was early for me at this point, the way I've been sleeping, and I know I'm not going to be up for it. So I'm just like, please give me a call if y'all want me other times and days that I can do this appointment. Get my spine aligned. Josh, I think you should ask your teacher out. I think you should do that. She really may be into you. Somebody wants some young meat now. It's a chiropractic appointment. Nope. Don't play any Call of Duty. No. Going chiropractor keeps your spine lined up properly. They are preventative care, just so you know. Like, you're not just supposed to go to them for when you get fucked up. Once you have a good spine, you should go see them just for maintenance, just to make sure everything's, lined up right. Depends, Mike. Depends, man. I forgave a chick for doing something dastardly, and it always haunted me. I didn't, she wasn't worth it in the first place. Type, you know what I mean? Like, if I had a chance to go back and do it again, I wouldn't forgave her. I just moved on. You know what I'm saying? So, but every situation is different. I mean, she cheated on you. Have you ever cheated on her before? That she doesn't know about, or that she does know about? I mean, Sheila McGovern, really? My videos helped you get through your bipolar depression? Really? Hey, Sheila, guess what I got for you? As a matter of fact, I'm going to tell you, right? On audible.com, right? There's an audio book that I'm listening to that's on natural health, right? And it's called
And to take the perspective of others.
It's called The Science of Natural Healing. And chapter 16 is all about healing your bipolar through a bunch of different natural remedies. And I found it very interesting because I have a friend that has it, and I'm gonna get them to listen to it. If it fucking kills them, I'm gonna get them to listen to it. Because being on those pills for the rest of your life can fuck you up too. So, yeah, a whole chapter was dedicated to it. It was very, very interesting. A lot of people don't realize they have physical and or mental issues because of just lacking certain nutrients, and it just throws their body off. Get your toes wet. What? That happens when you miss certain comments. You don't know who they're talking to. Audible costs money. Those of you that are sleepy should just go to bed. Okay? You tell me that you're staying up and too late watching me. You need to go to bed. Because I don't want your job or your parents blaming me because you're staying up. So go the fuck to sleep. Hey, Mike, did you answer me? Did I miss it? Did you cheat on her before, yes or no? Yeah, and it was one of the foods, though, I found out that white people eat that black people just don't know what the fuck it is on the whole. But you white and you don't know. Shepherd's pie. Shepherd's pie is actually not bad. I saw Dave Chappelle in a stand-up, and he's like, white people, what do y'all eat? I've tried following you around in the grocery store. The white people would be like, what are you looking at, nigger? Chicken and giblets are down that aisle. No, I did not. I wanted to stay committed to her even after I found out she cheated. In the end, she decided to leave me. Oh, God, man. Sorry you had to go through that, bruh. Sorry you had to go through that. You're not the center of the world, Mr. Business Suits. You're not the center of the world. If I missed your question, then I missed it. If I see it and it's one of the many questions that I've answered 1,000 times, then it won't be answered either. So it's just how it is. I can't tell people how tall I am every single chat. Stuff like that, you know. So if I see it and it's a new question, I answer it. That's how it works. Yeah, nah, man. As long as you you moved on and you're doing well now, don't even worry about it, man. It happens, From what I hear, it can, because men are more prideful. A lot of times, it can be more. Yeah, here's a dude laughing upstairs. He's laughing hard. Anyway, what was I going to say? Like when it happened to me, it was in the gray area of cheating. I've talked to some people about it, and some people said, no, that's cheating. And some people said, nah, technically no, but I tell you, it felt like I was cheated on. I will tell you that. And that's why I say it was in the gray area. But it bothered me for a minute, but after I realized the situation, it really didn't bother my ego because I outclassed the guy in every single way. And as time went on, it didn't take long. It only took me 2 weeks to get her back. Yeah, that was it. You know what I mean? Yeah. It was, and then once I got her back, it was one of those things where it was like after I got her back, I found out more details of the situation, and I was like, fuck this shit. And I decided to break it off with her. She realized how bad she fucked up. Hold on a second. Nope, nothing at all, NPC. No tips at all. Ain't got nothing. Ask somebody else that one. No, I don't, Omar. This is what I do. This is my career. It's what I do for a living. Share my personality with the world has become my career. Sir. Transformers The Last Night. Optimus Prime's going to beat the brakes off of Bumblebee. Carnell, I would say that your observation is correct. Hold on a second, y'all. Woo! I'm the master. I'm the ruler of the world. Who's that, y'all? Who's that? Come on. Somebody's got to know. I am the master. I'm the ruler of the world. Mr. Business Suits, no. Jesus Christ. I just saw it. Y'all. There we go. X-Pac. Figures. Figures. X-Pac was the person to answer. I don't see nobody in the YouTube. Thomas. Yeah, okay. You got it, Tom. There we go. Ask me one more time, Mr. Business Suits, because I already answered your fucking ass. Ask again. I dare you. Please, I fucking dare you. Clayface is extremely powerful. I don't know, man. He definitely in the right situation, he could beat Venom. I think Venom might be able to get him too, but I'm just saying, like, Clayface is no joke. Yeah, and I already answered it, so stop asking me the same question over and over and over again. You should be appreciative. Not appreciative of someone spamming the same question over and over again that I already answered and said no to. I'm disappointed. Hey, Thomas Harris, you look real familiar, bruh. Didn't I do? Was I singing and your mom liked it? Like, there was something funny that was going on with you in the YouNow chat like a little while ago, right? Or was that what it was? I was like, I know this dude looked familiar, man. I was like, for some reason, there's something that had to do with his mom that was real funny. I just couldn't figure out what it was. What was I singing? What was I singing? I'm not excited about Gohan, but I'm curious. Talk to church folks about it, bro. Oh, she talks to church folks about it? Oh, that's funny. What song was I singing, though? I can't remember. Rosita, all day, bruh. Stop asking me Sasha Rosita. It's Rosita all day. Y'all know that shit. Wait a minute. What? What? I made up a song? I made up a song when I was singing to her? Oh, okay. I'm just making up some shit. I've been known to do that, so I believe you. Oh, that's not sliding in my DMs. Since your mom a church lady, if she did slide in my DMs, she'd probably be like, "How are you today, young man?" I really appreciated the song that you sang for me the other day with my son online. Just like to say that you're very handsome and you have an angelic voice. God bless you. Thanks, man. You say your grandfather loved my videos. Appreciate it. Thomas, he said that's her. That's how she talk. have to get off of here in a second, y'all. But yeah. I got a ball head. Holy shit, y'all from Woolenboro? Oh shit, I've probably seen y'all before. I grew up in Beverly. Did we talk about that? We fucking neighbors, man. You gonna run into me one day. If you live in Woolenboro, man. You gonna run into me one day. You ain't related to Kenya Harris, are you? Live in Hawthorne, okay. Are you related to Kenya Harris? Nah, okay. That's my cousin. I got, her last name is Harris. I'm trying to think of any other Harrises I know. Because it's a small world in that area. A lot of people are related to each other. Where you get your hair cut at? Good night, Anna. Sweet dreams. Nah, I don't watch Housewives of Atlanta. I don't watch a lot of that hood booger shit. I can't stand stuff like that. Like Basketball Wives and all that. I can't stand that, man. Like, did any of these dudes date chicks that's classy? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, God. Like, I actually did, I think, watch Basketball Wives a few times. But I was just like, damn, these Joneses. I know girls just like this. I'll watch Power. Uh, What's the other one that everybody says is like Power? I don't watch that either. Venom, fuck Carnage. I never liked Carnage. Any one of them could win. Venom and the Predator. Any one of them could win. Predator's got enough to take care of Venom, and Venom could actually take out the Predator. I mean, Predator's been killed by humans, so, you know. Empire, rip off of Power, yeah. Maybe it's Empires. I don't watch either one, but I know one of them I saw at the beginning of. Who's the one that whatchamacallit is in? He was supposed to be a War Machine. I don't know why I'm forgetting his name right now. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Hey, man. Hey, man. What's his name? Terrence Howard. He's on Empire, correct? I don't watch Suits. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Ah! Hey, man. Yeah, he's on Empire. Exactly. Nah, no new shows right now, man. I'm just catching up with shit. Like, I'm behind on Flash. I got them all recorded. I'm behind on Flash. I'm behind on How to Get Away with Murder. I'm behind on Scandal. you know, still gotta start watching Game of Thrones again. But I'm caught up on Daredevil and all the Marvel shit. If I don't watch Agents of Shield, I don't watch Heroes of Tomorrow or whatever it's called. I don't. I do want to start watching Supergirl again. There's just so much TV out there. You know? Like, so much TV. Oh, that trick. Yeah, trust me. Oh yeah, gotta watch Iron Fist. Is Iron Fist out yet? Daredevil first season, I really liked it. I really liked the first season. And the second season, I didn't start liking it until the courtrooms, and you'll know about that when you see it. It turned around for me right there. I was like, yo, yeah, loved it. Love that trick. Yeah, I lost interest in House of Cards. I started watching that and I think I got to like the third or fourth episode. I just lost interest. I only saw the first episode of Lost. Heard how good it was, but never continued. Supernatural. I hate that show. Absolutely fucking hate it. It's not for me. No, Ace. So I'm gonna wait till Logan comes out on DVD before I watch it. So once it comes out on DVD, come to my channel for the review, okay? Walk that trick. Walk that trick. Walk that trick. Walk that trick. The Last of Us. It does remind you of that, doesn't it? All right, everybody. I'm going to conclude this live stream. I will see you all tomorrow. Okay. I had a good time. See y'all soon. 1 million subscribers. Woo!